What's up, everybody? Today we're skipping the tourist traps and diving into Minnesota's most mind-blowing hidden gems. We're talking secret waterfalls, ancient forests, mysterious caves, and even wild bison, places only locals know. We spent weeks tracking down these spots, and I guarantee you've never seen Minnesota like this. Each location is a 10 out of 10, and if you stick around to the end, I'll reveal a bonus spot that's straight out of a fairy tale. Ready for an adventure? Smash that subscribe button and let's get started. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. Let's go. First up, we're traveling deep into the wilds of northern Minnesota to discover a place that has baffled scientists, hikers, and curious minds for decades. Devil's Kettle Falls, tucked away in the heart of Judge C.R. Magny State Park. This isn't just any waterfall, it's a real-life mystery that seems to defy the very laws of physics. Here, the Brule River does something extraordinary. As it rushes toward the edge, the river splits in two. One side tumbles down a classic waterfall, continuing its journey downstream like any other river. But the other side? It plunges into a massive, swirling hole carved into the rock, a chasm known as the Devil's Kettle. The water disappears into this mysterious pit, never to be seen again. Where does it go? That's the question that stumped everyone who visits. Over the years, scientists and adventurers alike have tried everything to solve the riddle. They've poured brightly colored dyes into the water, hoping to spot it re-emerge downstream. They've tossed in ping-pong balls, GPS trackers, and even logs, all in the name of science and curiosity. But no matter what they try, nothing ever resurfaces. It's as if the water, and anything in it, vanishes into thin air. Standing at the edge, watching gallons of water spiral into the earth, it feels like you're witnessing nature's ultimate magic trick. The sight is mesmerizing and a little eerie, as if the landscape itself is keeping a secret from us. Despite countless experiments and wild theories, no one has been able to fully explain what happens beneath the surface. For visitors, the experience is surreal. You stand on the viewing platform, listening to the roar of the falls, and watch as half the river simply vanishes before your eyes. It's a humbling reminder of how much we still don't know about the natural world, even in places that seem so familiar. The journey to Devil's Kettle is an adventure in itself. The hike winds through dense, ancient forests filled with towering pines and the scent of moss and earth. Each step builds anticipation, and as you get closer, the sound of rushing water grows louder, echoing through the trees. When you finally arrive and catch your first glimpse of the falls, it's nothing short of jaw-dropping. Over the years, countless theories have been proposed. Some believe the water finds its way back to the river through underground tunnels, while others think it might flow into a hidden cave system. But so far, no one has found definitive proof. The truth remains unsolved, adding to the allure and mystique of this incredible place. Devil's Kettle isn't just a geological oddity, it's Minnesota's greatest natural mystery. People come from all over, drawn by the chance to witness something truly unique, to stand in the presence of a puzzle that nature refuses to give up. It's a must-see for anyone who loves adventure, science, or the thrill of the unknown. If you want to feel small, amazed, and a little bit mystified, put Devil's Kettle Falls at the top of your travel list. It's a place that will leave you with more questions than answers, and memories that last a lifetime. Next, we're heading deeper into the forest to meet some ancient giants that have stood watch for centuries. Welcome to Blue Mound State Park, a hidden treasure tucked away in the rolling prairies of southwestern Minnesota. This park is a sanctuary for wildlife and a living reminder of the wild heart of America. As you pass through the entrance, you're stepping into a landscape that has remained largely unchanged for thousands of years, a place where the spirit of the Great Plains still thrives. Here, you'll find one of the last remaining herds of wild bison in the United States, roaming freely across the vast, wind-swept grasslands. Watching these magnificent animals move together, you can almost imagine what the prairies looked like before fences and highways crisscrossed the land. The bison are a living link to our past, a symbol of resilience and survival. These purebred bison are part of a dedicated conservation effort, carefully managed to preserve their genetic heritage. Unlike many bison found elsewhere, these animals are direct descendants of the original wild herds that once thundered across North America. Calves stick close to their mothers, learning the rhythms of the prairie, while the older bulls keep a watchful eye on the horizon. It's a scene that feels both ancient and immediate. Rising above the sea of grass are the park's iconic pink Sioux quartzite cliffs. These ancient rocks, formed over 1 billion years ago, catch the light at sunset and glow with a magical otherworldly hue. The cliffs are not only a geological wonder but also a sacred place for the Dakota people, who have called this region home for generations. There's something truly unforgettable about watching a herd of bison graze peacefully against this dramatic backdrop. The contrast of the dark, shaggy animals with the rosy cliffs and golden prairie grass creates a scene straight out of a painting. It's a moment that makes you pause and appreciate the wild beauty that still exists in our world. One of the best ways to experience the park is by driving the scenic loop road, which winds through the Bison Range. You might find yourself just a few feet away from these massive creatures as they cross the road or graze beside your car. It's a rare opportunity to witness wild bison up close, all from the comfort and safety of your vehicle. For those who crave adventure, hiking to the top of the mounds offers breathtaking, panoramic views of the endless prairie stretching out in every direction. From up here, you can see the land as it once was, open, wild, and teeming with life. The wind carries the scent of wildflowers and the distant calls of meadowlarks, making it a truly immersive experience. At sunrise, the prairie is cloaked in a gentle mist, and the landscape feels untouched by time. The soft light reveals a tapestry of native grasses and wildflowers, home to countless birds, butterflies, and other wildlife. It's easy to imagine what this land looked like centuries ago, before settlement and agriculture transformed the Midwest. Blue Mound State Park is more than just a beautiful place. It's a living museum of North America's natural history. Interpretive signs throughout the park tell the story of the prairie ecosystem, the bison, and the people who have lived here for thousands of years. Every visit is a chance to learn, reflect, and connect with the land. Despite its incredible beauty and significance, most travelers overlook this southwestern gem. But for those who make the journey, Blue Mounds offers a rare glimpse into a wilder, quieter America. It's a must-visit for anyone seeking adventure, solitude, or a deeper connection to the natural world. With its epic scenery, thriving wildlife, and sense of timelessness, Blue Mound State Park easily earns a 10 out of 10. It's a place where you can witness the majesty of wild bison and the enduring beauty of the American prairie. And if you think the prairie is impressive, just wait until you see the ancient forests that lie hidden nearby. Let's go find a forest that time forgot. Deep in Chippewa National Forest lies the Lost 40, a patch of old-growth forest saved by a mapping error. Surveyors in 1882 marked this land as a lake, so loggers left it untouched. Today you can walk among 300 to 400-year-old pines, giants that once covered all of Minnesota. The difference between this ancient forest and the newer woods around it is stunning. It's like stepping into a living time capsule. The 1-mile trail here is peaceful, quiet, and awe-inspiring. These trees survived centuries of storms and change. It's a rare glimpse into Minnesota's wild past, preserved by accident. If you love nature, this is a must-see. Another 10 out of 10. Next, we're uncovering secrets that go back 7,000 years. At Jeffers Petroglyphs, ancient stories are carved into pink Sioux quartzite. Over 5,000 petroglyphs, some 7,000 years old. This sacred site is a living library, with carvings of bison, turtles, and thunderbirds. Sunrise or sunset reveals the engravings in dramatic detail. Native guides share the deep cultural significance. This is a place of ceremony and vision quests. Walking here connects you to generations past. The restored prairie lets you see the land as it once was. It's a quiet, powerful experience. History you can touch. Respect is key. Stay on paths and listen to the stories. Now let's go underground to Minnesota's hidden world. Welcome to Mystery Cave, Minnesota's longest cave system with over 13 miles of passages. Step inside and you're in a world of stalactites, stalagmites, and crystal-clear underground lakes. The blue lake's color is unreal, and the silence is otherworldly. Guided tours range from easy walks to wild, headlamp-only adventures. Every formation took thousands of years to form, geology in slow motion. The cave is also a vital bat habitat, so conservation is a priority. Down here, time feels different, and the sense of discovery is huge. It's like exploring another planet beneath your feet. For beauty and adventure, this is a 10 out of 10. Next, we're climbing to a secret lighthouse view. Split Rock Lighthouse on Lake Superior's North Shore is a true Minnesota icon. perched high above the water and instantly recognizable to anyone who's seen a postcard from the region. But what most people don't realize is that the real magic of this place isn't just the lighthouse itself. It's the breathtaking views you get from the winding trails that snake through the surrounding forest and along the rugged cliffs. These hidden vantage points reveal a side of Split Rock that few visitors ever experience, making it feel like your own private discovery. If you're up for an adventure, set your alarm early and hike out before dawn. As the first light spills over Lake Superior, you'll see the lighthouse silhouetted against a sky painted in pinks and golds, perched dramatically on a 130-foot cliff. The air is crisp, the forest is quiet except for the distant call of loons, and you'll likely have the trails all to yourself. It's a moment that feels both peaceful and exhilarating, as if you've stumbled into a secret world before anyone else is awake. The story behind Split Rock is just as dramatic as its setting. After a catastrophic storm in 1905 wrecked nearly 30 ships on Lake Superior, the government decided to build a lighthouse on this remote, rocky outcrop. But getting materials up the sheer cliff was no small feat. They constructed a tramway, a kind of cable railway, to haul everything from bricks to the massive lens. Imagine the determination it took to build such a structure in the wilds of northern Minnesota, battling fierce winds and icy weather. Today, the cliffs and crashing waves below the lighthouse create a scene that's both wild and beautiful. The endless expanse of water stretches to the horizon, constantly shifting in color and mood. On stormy days, the waves explode against the rocks, sending spray high into the air, while on calm mornings the lake can look like a sheet of glass reflecting the sky. It's a place that feels alive, where nature's power and beauty are on full display. For a truly unforgettable perspective, make your way down to the pebble beach below the cliffs. Here you can look up and see the lighthouse towering above you, framed by the rugged shoreline and the endless lake. The smooth stones underfoot have been shaped by centuries of waves, and the sound of water lapping at the shore adds to the sense of tranquility. It's the perfect spot to sit, reflect, and take in the grandeur of this hidden gem. Most tourists stick to the main overlook, snapping a quick photo before moving on, but if you're willing to explore a little further, you'll find hidden perspectives and quiet corners where you can enjoy the view in solitude. These lesser-known trails offer angles of the lighthouse that few people ever see, making your visit feel even more special. The state park's network of trails winds through dense forest, over rocky outcrops, and along the edge of the cliffs, offering moments of solitude and breathtaking scenery at every turn. Whether you're an avid hiker or just looking for a peaceful walk, you'll find a route that suits your pace and rewards you with unbeatable views of both the lighthouse and the vast lake beyond. Even at the most popular spots, there's always a sense of adventure if you're willing to look beyond the obvious. Wander off the beaten path and you might discover a quiet cove, a hidden overlook, or a patch of wildflowers blooming in the shadow of the lighthouse. Every visit feels like a new discovery, no matter how many times you return. For those who crave secret scenery and a sense of wonder, Split Rock delivers a perfect 10 out of 10. The combination of history, natural beauty, and hidden trails makes it a place you'll want to return to again and again. And if you're looking for even more magic, don't miss our bonus location, a real-life ice palace sculpted from Minnesota's winter, where the adventure continues. For our bonus secret, we're at Minnehaha Falls in winter, when the waterfall freezes into a massive curtain of blue and white ice. The real magic? Hidden ice caves form behind the frozen falls. Step inside and you're surrounded by glowing blue light, a surreal, fairy tale world. It's a winter adventure right in the heart of Minneapolis. You have to be careful, but when conditions are right, it's unforgettable. The frozen silence and shimmering ice make it feel like another planet. This natural wonder only appears for a few months each year. It's Minnesota's ultimate hidden gem, an 11 out of 10. If you're brave enough to explore in winter, you'll find magic. What a way to end this adventure. That's a wrap on Minnesota's hidden gems. Which secret spot blew your mind? Drop your favorite hidden places in the comments. Maybe we'll feature them next. Smash that like button, subscribe, and get ready for more epic adventures. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.